Hello friends, long time no see. Not really, I skipped a singular video, but if you didn't know, this past Monday, Labor Day, was my birthday, so I thought it would be fun to do a after birthday, beginning of fall reset video. My office, as you probably saw in the opening clip, is disturbingly dirty. Like, it is so bad. I also need to put away all of the books and the other items I got for my birthday and just do a little bit of a revamp, a little mental refresh. I've had such a long week. It was crazy. I had a really good birthday, but then kind of a crazy week at work, which is wild because it's a 3-day week for us because obviously we had Monday off. But anywho, we are here to reset. We're here to have good vibes. I got Qdoba for lunch and a new drink from HTO to sip on. I'm ready and I think we're gonna kill it. So let's go ahead and get into the reset. Okay, this is my bag of birthday gifts slash shopping I did. I don't know what to do with these. Oh, my doggy just woke up from her nap. I don't know what to do with these. I had asked for a Squishmallow pillow for my birthday, and my dad thought it was a typo, and he got me Squishmallows. So it's like literally just a box of Squishmallows, which is really thoughtful, but I don't need 3 random Squishmallows. So I think I'm going to lay those over there. I do have the return receipt for that, so there's a really good chance I'm going to return them. I feel bad, but also I don't need 3 random Squishmallows. So okay, let's see what about this bag. I got this t-shirt, and then these are all just like cards. Okay. Okay, yeah. I keep cards, so I think I'm gonna set these over there. That's my card closet is in that direction. This is trash. I'm gonna make a pile. In my bag. This is a t-shirt my mom got me. I'm gonna set that over there. Ooh, I almost knocked my Qdoba off the table. That would have been tragic. And then I guess I'll just keep this here for right now. Oh, yes. Okay. This is my TJ Maxx. These were only $7, right? This is the $10. So I had gotten my dogs some donuts, but my husband kind of wants me to return them because my dogs got so many presents while we were home this past weekend. Like, my mom gave them birthday gifts as well. Like, part of my birthday gift was stuff for them. So, but also these are pretty good, like, quality toys. I fucked up. They're pretty good quality. Like, they're tough, and our dogs are they're pretty rough on their toys. So I might keep these. No, Mustang, you didn't see these. I'm really sorry. You sweet baby girl. Yeah, you want the toys? I'm sorry. I gotta decide if I'm returning them or not. Yeah, sweet baby. Sweet baby. Yeah, you're such a sweet doggy. Yes, you are. Oh. I'm sorry that I woke you up from your nap with the toys. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Okay, let's do a birthday haul. I somehow didn't get any books for my birthday, which was kind of surprising, but I did get some book adjacent items. And then my husband and I did go to Half Price Books because for Labor Day they always do like a 20% off sale. And one thing about us is we love Half Price Books. So thought I'd go ahead and show you my book adjacent slash like Half Price Books haul. The first item I got, my dad, I put on my birthday list. Yes, I'm 27 now, and I still send a birthday list. Okay, if I don't, that's how you end up with stuff you don't need, like I don't know. But anywho, I do send a birthday list. If you've been watching any of my other videos, you probably know I am really deep into Brandon Sanderson right now. So one of the things I asked for specifically was Brandon Sanderson merch, basically like stuff to get me excited for Cosmere and or money for Dragonsteel Nexus. My dad got me this. I've actually never seen it before. It's the Call to Adventure Stormlight Archive game. I believe, based on the pictures on the back here, that it is a like deck building game. It does say that this is a standalone game, so yeah, I'm really excited. I have never seen this before, like I said. I don't really know much about it other than, like I said, I think it's a deck building game, and it says you join other knights to face the godlike power of Odium. I assume that's like the bad guy in the Stormlight Archive. I haven't met him yet, but this cover art is sick. It is Seth and Kaladin, so I think that's cool. I'm a little nervous no one will want to play this with me though, because you know, I don't have any real life friends who have read Brandon Sanderson, but I do think that the game has potential to be fun even without any Brandon Sanderson knowledge. But yeah, we'll just have to see. If it wasn't so big, I would debate taking this with me to Utah, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And then my dad, the sticker is still on this. Oh well, maybe I can take it out. My dad also got me this like metal wall art. It says it's not hoarding if it's books, and it's like a little dragon. I think it's really cutie. It's got like places for the nails, I guess. And I'm really, I mean, the back is literally just metal. I'm really excited to hang this somewhere. I'm thinking I will hang this in our living room by my fantasy books though, because it's very obviously fantasy adjacent. Also, like, I'm running out of wall space in my office, so. But yeah, this was really thoughtful and really cool. Ow, I just had the heck out of myself with that. But anywho, let's get into my half price books haul. Oh, and then my stepmother also got me a Barnes & Noble gift card for $100 that I've already spent. Like literally the second she handed it to me, boop, 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 into my computer, hit buy on my cart, spend it a little extra money, but I will show you guys what I got on those, like with that gift card, I guess, when it gets here. I ordered, I think, 6 Brandon Sanderson books, and then a couple of books to go with the stuff I found at Half Price Books, so let's look at it. I did get 2 bags, so this is the first bag I got. It says a real page turner. They were like $1, so whatever. First, I got This Princess Will Save You. If you watched my book haul from a couple of weeks ago with my friends, we did blind date with a book unboxings, and my blind date with a book, it's right here. It was The Queen Will Betray You, which I thought was odd for them to give me a second book, but I did find the, oh my gosh, there's a third book too. Frick. But I guess having books 1 and 2 is better than nothing. So I did go ahead and pick up book 1 just so that, you know, if I'm gonna give this one a shot, which it did sound really good based on like the, you know, blind date wrapping, I need book 1. So I now have books 1 and 2 of this little, I think it's a trilogy based on this picture back here. So hopefully, but yeah, it was $4 with the 20% off. It was like 3 something, so pretty good buy. And then I don't really know what I was doing when I picked this up. I think I low-key blacked out and just got excited because I bought The Dinner List. I've never heard of this. It's by Rebecca Cyril. And the reason I think I blacked out is I have read all 3 of Rebecca Cyril's books. At least I thought I had read all of them. I've read In 5 Years, One Italian Summer, and Expiration Dates. And I only liked In 5 Years of those 3. So far she doesn't have a very good track record with me. But yeah, for some reason I looked at this and said, add to cart. I'll probably read it at some point, but once I got home and kind of remembered, like, oh yeah, I got way less excited to read this, just to be honest. Also, I know all these books still have the stickers on them, okay? I just haven't removed them yet. I haven't even taken them out of the bags. But anywho, next I got You Between the Lines by Katie Naiman. I've been looking for a copy of this book for a long time. I almost applied for the ARC of it a couple months ago on NetGalley, and I didn't for some reason. And then I almost added it to my book of the My book of the month box, and again, for some reason I didn't. So went ahead and did it now, and I'm really happy. I'm really, really excited. I think this will be a good romance for me when I need a little palate cleanser. Next, I picked up What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Walther. This is the only book of hers that I do not own and have not read. Ooh. It does like the little black marker things. Ooh, this is cool. This is cool, this is cool, this is cool. Yeah, I really, really like her books, so really excited to have this one now too. And it was such a good price, so obviously I had to get it. I'm like pretty sure this is a never before read copy too, for what, like $4 after the discount? A steal. Y'all are not ready for this next one. This might have been my best my best find of the day. I was walking down one of the aisles, right? And I looked in a section I never, ever, ever look in. Spoiler, it was erotica. I don't look there. I just have never thought about it. Slash, I don't really think I would want anything there. But I'm glad I stopped this time because I found the original out-of-print cover copy of the Mind F series were $15, so like on sale for $12 or whatever. And it's in like pretty good condition. The back corner here, it's a little separated, but I bet I could glue that and major slay. Like, it is in such good condition. These copies on Pango sell for like over $100. I was like walking, like I said, and I did one of these. I was like, ah! And I screamed and I picked it up and I was like, I am so excited. I have been wanting to read this for so long and now I have it. So now I don't have any excuses. Yeah. This like might be the coolest thing I've ever found ever. Yeah, I'm so excited. Just so cool. But anywho, that's your sign to look in the bookstore section. What? That is your sign to look in the sections you don't normally look in. Oh, okay, this bag is way heavier. I also got this bag. It's Dungeons and Dragons themed. These first two, once again, y'all aren't ready for this, okay? They had The Right Move and Mile High by Liz Tom Ford. These are a part of the Windy City series, and these are in pretty good condition. And this one's really floppy. This one's less floppy, but like, anywho, I went ahead and picked these up. They were good prices, and then I said, before they changed the covers, I think I need literally the rest of them. So I went ahead and placed an order on Barnes & Noble. The aforementioned order, yeah, I ordered the Brandon Sanderson and the other 3 of these. And something else. I don't remember what else is coming in the mail, to be honest. I blacked out once again. I hit, checkout cart, and that was that. But yeah, really excited about these. I'm not a huge romance girly, but I do think these will be right up my alley. So really excited to give these a shot. I'm a little scared to read Mile High though, because y'all make it sound like it is atrocious. So obviously I'll give my thoughts on these when I get to them. Maybe I'll do a little reading vlog of reading all 5, but to be honest, that might take me like months to record. We'll see what I do. Next, I picked up Roomies by Christina Lauren. This is, I think, one of the only books by them I don't own. Fun fact, I almost bought this book when I was in New York City. Oh. I don't know if this is real or not, but I just opened this and it has a, what are these things called? One of those stickers that like makes it signed. That's cool. Gonna have to Google what their signature looks like later and use this if it's real. That's cool. Sometimes if you like open up half-price bookstore books, you can find really interesting things like that. So yeah, what I was saying though is I almost bought this when I was in New York City and I regret it all the time. So really excited to add this to my Christina Lauren collection. I've not read one of theirs in quite a long time, but I'm really, really, really excited to own them. It's kind of funny, the last names in here are McLaughlin and Baker, or maybe it's Backer, I don't know. But I have 2 friends that's their last names. But inside, the reason I opened it up is I also got this cutie little bookmark. It's just like space themed, but I thought this would be so cute next to my Red Rising collection or once I finally get around to reading Project Hail Mary, I feel like this is the perfect bookmark for that. I also picked up a copy of The Will of the Many by James Islington. It's one of those books that's like on my radar, but I don't really know if I want to read it, but like also I want to read it because everyone else says it's phenomenal. So I do think I'll read it, and I couldn't pass it up for $11 or whatever. And it's the old cover. I feel like it's in pretty good condition. This book is so long though. That kind of scares me. I say as I've read, you know, the 1,000 pages of Brandon Sanderson, but I feel like that's different. Because I know I like Brandon Sanderson. I do not know if I like this guy yet. But, yeah, I saw it and I said, I think I need that. And fun fact, they put it out like the day I bought it, so that's cool. Wow, this says this came out in 2023. Some of y'all have been waiting for this next book for a long time. That's crazy. Next, I picked up The Rose Bargain. This is one of those books that was kind of on my radar for a long time. I watched a YouTuber I really love read this, and she loved it. And it was kind of one of those moments where I was like, $7-ish, yeah, I need it. This was one of those books that I was going to get at the library, but then when I saw it, I said, add to cart. So, excited to read this. It seems relatively short, and it's a YA. Oh yeah, it's like only 300-ish pages. Yeah. And it's YA, and y'all know what I say about YA. I feel like they always have slightly bigger fonts, but yeah, really excited to get to this one soon. Oh, the end pages, that's beautiful. If you couldn't tell, I don't open up my books when I see them at Half Price Books. I say add to cart, and then I go home. And then, so I had a moment of weakness. I kind of told myself that I didn't need to buy these books because I don't know if I'll like them. But then FOMO and the good price kind of got to me, so I did go ahead and pick up Heartless Hunter and Rebel Witch. Yep, I did that. This one was full price. I didn't know that. I guess the Labor Day sale doesn't count to new releases, and this one, since the sticker's on the back, is considered a new release. But I did get them combined for like $25, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. Which is still better than if I had gone somewhere like Barnes & Noble. So, I'm excited to give these a shot. My dad actually said he has read them, and he really, really liked them. And I know a lot of my friends have read them and really, really liked them. There's just a specific, there's just a specific book girly that I follow that really, really, really did not like these. And she and I have like kind of similar tastes. So I'm a little scared, but I do think it's worth giving them a shot. So, got these two. And then, this one I'm really excited about. I found a copy of Immortal Dark with the sprayed edge. The dust jacket itself is a little bit beat up, but like, that's okay. I bought it for the book. And you know what? The book itself, she's looking pretty good. So, again, this is one of those kind of FOMO things where at first I was like, I don't think I like it. But then I watched Heather McCleary talk about this book, and she loves it so much that she has read it twice, and she recommended it as a fall read. Ooh! Again, I don't open my books before I buy them. The naked hardcover was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to read this. I might try to sneak this in this spooky season, but I have a pretty stacked list already, especially of books that I've been putting off for past spooky seasons. So this one might have to wait, but I am really excited I found this. Okay, and then these last two, these go together. This is part of the Brandon Sanderson order that I ordered. They had books 1 and 4 of the, what is this called? I guess the Skyward series. Yeah, it just is called the Skyward series. So I went ahead and picked up books 2 and 3 as pictured back here. I kind of regret not picking up the, like, little novella collection as seen there. I assume they have it, but yeah. I found books 1 and 4, like I said, and they were both $7 or whatever, and I was like, it's a pretty good price. So I'm gonna go ahead and order the next 2. I don't think I will get to these anytime soon, but having all 4 in a hardcover does make me pretty excited. So there's my dog's hair on this already, and I haven't even had it in my house for like an hour. But yeah, really, really excited to read these eventually. I've heard really good things. Ooh, the font in this is still pretty big, but Brandon, why do you always write these like 1,000-page books? Just kidding, this one's only 400, but yeah, really, really excited to try these. I do love space, so I do think I will love these a lot. And if you didn't know, I think it was 2022, maybe, that was the release party that they did at Dragonsteel Nexus, was for Defiant. So I think that's pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, got these, plus the other two coming in the mail from Barnes & Noble. Thanks, Barnes & Noble. But yeah, that was everything I got at Half Price Books. I think that's pretty much all of my like bookish adjacent items I received as well. Like I said, I can show y'all the other books once they get here, but you pretty much already know what they are now, so I don't know. But yeah, anywho, let's get into putting these away, which actually I think that might be a whole separate video because I'm gonna need to redo my whole bookshelf. Did I just post a bookshelf tour? Yes. Am I about to redo literally everything? Also yes. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome into a little sneak peek of the bookshelf reset. In this clip, I am resetting the bottom two shelves of my decor bookshelf here. Obviously, this angle is not the best for showing you what I'm trying to do, but basically all I'm doing is I am getting rid of what was on the bottom shelf. I'm moving the fourth shelf down to that bottom shelf, and then I'm going to expand Brandon Sanderson into two shelves. And while I do this, I'm just listening to an audiobook. I am currently listening to, what am I listening to? Oh, I'm listening to Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. It is pretty good so far, but honestly, it feels very similar to her other book that I've read by her, A Sea of Unspoken Things, I believe is the title of the other one. But yeah, I am enjoying it. More thoughts to come, obviously, but anywho, all I'm doing is setting up my little trinkets and making sure everything fits. And here in a moment, I will show you a clip of the final product. Okay, so this is what I've settled on so far. I'm going to go ahead and remove my Stephanie Garbers. I'll put them over on the other shelf. This bottom shelf is the Emily Henry Jessa Hastings. I went ahead and divided up Brandon Sanderson. So here we've got Warbreaker and Elantris with all my little Warbreaker goodies. And then Mistborn, I'm getting the other 4 Mistborn in the mail sometime this week. So I'll obviously put those there once they're here. This is my Secret Projects and Stormlight Archive shelf. Up here and still Fourth Wing, and up here is still Fourth. What? And then up here is still Red Rising. All right, and now I am just picking up and reorganizing my reading nook area. The pile of books that I am currently reorganizing, I guess, is the books that I am going to go ahead and post on my Pango books to sell. And then my bedside table little thing there is so dirty from the last time I did a 24-hour readathon. So just giving that a quick little wipe down. And then here in a moment, you'll see me changing out my wallflower scent and also reorganizing the books that are down there. Those are also books I need to post on Pango. I love selling on Pango, but sometimes it is so tedious to upload everything, and I am a lazy girly, what can I say? But I am going to go ahead and post all of those, so If you want to check out my Pango, it is always linked in the description of every one of my videos. Yeah, I have quite a few books, obviously, to add to Pango. I have been keeping this stack around my reading chair for 3 months probably. So yeah, I'm just cleaning all of those off and putting them in a pile so that here in a little bit I can post all of them. Basically, all you do to post on Pango is you take pictures, look up the ISBN, and then it tells you a suggested sell price, and you sell it. And it's pretty easy, and I love shopping and selling on there. Highly recommend. Okay, next I desperately need to clean out my memory closet. This is like low-key embarrassing, but anywho, let's clean it out. So as that thing happened where I drug everything out, and now I just simply do not want to go through it. I do not want to put it back. I don't want to do anything, so help, 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 help. I did clean half of the closet, the memory closet, threw a bunch away, but now the idea of getting all of this back in there, I can't. I shouldn't have done this. I got too optimistic. It is definitely not perfect, but I have condensed quite a few things and thrown quite a lot away. I probably should have vacuumed while everything was out, but I also haven't done this side yet. I'll be honest, all this loose stuff up top really intimidated me, and I kind of got burnt out. But I did this half, and I think it looks really good. Because this box is all my Pango packing supplies, and then everything else is memories, so really happy with my progress, even if it doesn't seem like a lot. Also, I think I've decided I am going to go ahead and sell my OG copies of Red Rising, the second trilogy, but I am going to take the dust jackets off. I think if I list them for like $5 or less, people will still purchase them, or at least that's what I hope. Worst comes to worst, they don't sell, and then I just have 2 copies and I let friends borrow them or something. But I do think I'm going to add those to the sell pile back there. It is definitely not perfect, but it is looking so much better. I'm so happy with the progress I've made. Down there I still have all the books I need to put on my shelf, but I'm about to record a whole separate video doing a shelf revamp. My mirror needs to go away too, but anywho. And then those are all my Pango books, but like I cleared out down there, cleaned the memory closet, put a couple of these items away so I have some space, redid these shelves, and yeah. Overall, I am so happy with how clean it got. That's all the trash I need to take out. I do also still need to vacuum in here from when my said plant, fell over, but I don't feel like that right now, so just ignore that. But anywho, thank you so much for watching today's video, and thank you so much for joining me in my reset. Getting new things is always so exciting, but putting them away is so stressful. I don't know if you feel like that, but let me know in the comments down below how you handle an after birthday reset like this, and also let me know what you plan to read this September. But again, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to keep an eye out for my bookshelf reset and a couple of other fun little videos I have planned that kind of go hand in hand with today's video. But like I said, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.